I'm Howard Phillips Lovecraft, and today's question comes to us from a young viewer who wants to know what advice I can offer on the subject of public speaking. Now, I recognize that in this particular quarantine climate, there's not a great deal of opportunity to speak publicly, but nevertheless, this is a time for developing new skills, and I see it as my duty to help you enrich yourself. Now, there's also many of you out there who probably wonder just what experience I might have when it comes to public speaking, and it is true, in my pre-animated days, I did not do much in public, particularly in front of large crowds, and certainly not during the years 1937 and 2012. But since coming back from the grave, I have been invited to speak for many audiences, whether it was at the Toronto International Film Festival, or the Necronomic Convention, or the Me Film Festival, or one rather memorable time when I was invited to speak for a women's auxiliary group at a local church. They proved to be a most distressingly prurient audience. And in all of those times, I have learned a few things about public speaking. The first and most important lesson is that it's not what you say, but how you say it. So often when people get ready for a large speech, they spend so much time on the words, trying to devise the most clever aphorisms and ways of conveying their message, but much of that effort is often wasted because the audience are human. And humans with their reptile brains are not so much interested in the individual words being said, but the tone of voice, the manner of stance, the eye contact. They want a sense of authority. They want a sense that they can trust the person who is speaking. And it bypasses all that logic, all that rational thought, and goes straight to the heart of the matter. And I think that terrifies people. It's the reason why public speaking tops the list of great fears and phobias that should be reserved for sea life. And it also leads to this abundance of strange advice that's given out about how to speak publicly, how to overcome these fears. The most famous of which, of course, is to imagine one's audience without any clothes on whatsoever. Now, I don't need to tell you, but I'm from New England, and I don't care for that advice. What I found works much better is that when it comes time to deliver any form of public address, walk out, take a deep breath, and instead of imagining your audience in the all-together, remind yourself that each and every one of them is alone in a cold and uncaring cosmos of unimaginable size and peril, completely inimical to this tiny, delicate thread that we call life. I find that that does the trick every time. As always, I'm Howard Phillips Lovecraft. Thank you.